Well, hello there, boys and girls. Welcome to the world of other people doing stuff. So, in today's episode, we're getting back into some Satisfactory. We last we left off, we had finished getting our railway hooked up. We had plastic coming from our oil base back to our main base, and we were plugging it in to our machines. But we have 4 or 5 items which we could craft, which we're not currently crafting, and we have a lot of room in our base. So I think that's what we're going to do this episode. By the end of this episode, we will probably have the next level of the space elevator unlocked. So next episode, we may get into aluminum. Hi, Wharfrat. Thanks for joining the stream. How's it going? Oh, 1 second. 1 second. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Where's it at? Where's it at? All right. I'm doing well, thank you. Sorry about that, staring at the floor. Okay, so let's figure out we got, this is quick wire, this is circuit boards. And we can actually make something with those circuit boards, can't we? AI limiters? Nope, they don't require circuit boards, they require... Alright, well let's make the AR limiters first. We'll make them right next to the quick wire, but that means we're going to have to move. Well, I guess it's already been brought in. Our goodies are already here. Yes, the next level space elevator is the next tier. That's correct. It actually seems to unlock 2 tiers at once. So it'll be 7 and 8, although I think in this build we only have 7. 8 is just empty. Alright, so... Put that down real fast. I need to make sure I can... humbug. Okay, well, I guess... I think that's where... Alright. That looks right. We're making... some of them. And some of them. And I think while I'm at it, I will just do... I will do 4 machines at once. With the way the game works... My brain's not working, I can't talk. The power has... It's like a quadratic... So if you're producing at half the speed, you're taking a quarter of the power. So it's actually more power efficient to have 4 machines working at 1/4 than it is to have 1 machine, you know what I mean? Or whatever. So I will take advantage of some of that math and make sure I've got 4 machines making my stuff. Even if technically I don't need that much made. Well, hello there, nerd. Thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, I don't know how quick they do updates as far as content. They do seem to fix stuff pretty fast. That looks right. Okay. I mean, I've started several maps. I think this is my third solo map. And I come back to it when I add something new. You know, I climb the tech tree to whatever the current max is, and then, what did I just do? Okay, and then when I've done what I think I can do, I put it down for a little bit until something new comes out. Well, I do appreciate that's quite a compliment, nerd. It's not intended to be, you know, an intimidation tactic or anything. I like everybody has their own thing, and I like doing something a little bit different every time. I've tried a variety of builds, and sometimes the builds work, and sometimes they don't. This has been one of those builds that has worked, so I'm pretty happy with it. I could have done it better. I did not plan out. I planned out better which bay belonged to which machine. Then I would have to cross over myself with my belts less often. I mean, they're still pretty manageable, but I could have done better. Remember to put these on. Air limiters. Air limiters. It's really just about having fun. You know, if you're the builder brain kind of a mindset, this is a fun game. Okay, I should be able to put my glass back and save myself from accidentally killing myself by falling to my doom. Alright, looks good. What's going on here? Yeah, okay. That's a normal gap. An expected gap. All right. Should all be Hooked up, good to go. I didn't miss any. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. All right. I'm not going to bother making the overflow valve just right now. A little bit of lag spike there. Let's just get this thing going. Yeah, well, with a lot of these games, builder type games, you know, if you watch somebody else play, you'll almost always find something that's like, I never even thought of that. And I guess that's kind of the fun as well. Did I bring it out too far? I think I did. Oh, come on. You can do it. Connect. Then I gotta climb it and put the stuff up top. Oh, well, that was a mistake. Annoying. Okay. Climb this one. Oh. This time for real. Right? Can't afford. Okay, I'll be right back. I do kind of wish one of the things they really need to add is lights. It just gets too dark. I mean, I have most of my foundation is glass, and I didn't put a roof on half of my base because it gets so dark. And you know, if you're playing it, just playing it, it's not so bad. When you're trying to stream it and people are trying to watch it, it's pretty bad. Where was I? I was here, and I was putting this to there. All right. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I survived. All right, let's try this again. I need... Really, is nobody using the quick wire so far? That's unexpected. Okay, well, I have a use for the quick wire. So now that I think about it, let me go back in here. Make sure, yep, that's the right speed. Ooh, I almost fell off again. I almost fell off again. All right. I think go to there, and then can I connect directly? I can't. I can connect to there though. Is that straight? Does that look straight? No, it does not. Let's tear that down. I like it looking pretty. Let's do right here. All right, so now we just need this stuff. Copper sheets. So for the moment, I'm going to take that down and that down. Let's do a splitter. Is that right? Yep, it looks right to me. Okay, I forget what level that was. That was 4, so I did it right. Actually, let's continue on. Are you? Why did it not connect? Okay, this is weird. I don't normally... It's like it's lagging, except... Shouldn't be lagging when I'm playing solo. Let's try this. Okay. Alright, well, for whatever reason, that worked. Can I change it to Mach 3 now? Yes. Alright, well, I'm not going to ask any questions. That seems a little silly, but okay. Check chat here. Oh, I appreciate that, Warfred. Glow stick would be very nice. Thanks, Tay. Wow, all sorts of presents today. How's it going, Tay? Welcome to the stream. All right, so now we have this branched off. And we can do... I'm actually going to bring it down to 3. Is that the right distance? All right. That should be all nice and... Wow. This would be 400 quick wire a minute, assuming... Okay, I'm going to have to nerf that. That's not going to work. How much am I producing a minute? Well, I am producing a fair amount. I think my problem is the ingots, not anything else. So, 60 times 6, though, would still only be 360. And this is not being fully fed. So let's cut this in half. Let's do 200 quick wire a minute. And at least I don't, run myself out of quick wire. And that'll also cut down my copper sheets to 50 a minute, which I better check on that real fast. Oh, hold on. This one was using... Oh, come on. Let me interact. So you're already using 60 a minute. Okay, well, I don't know why you were there, but you're gone now. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so that's the only place. I've only got 2 places using my copper plates. Let's see how many am I producing. Ooh, wow. It looks like I'm only producing 60. That could be a problem. Yep. All right, well, I have enough stored that I can worry about solving that problem at a later date. Let's move on to our next building. AI limiters. Starting to produce them. Sounds good to me. The next thing really to make... And of course I don't have the plastic on me. Let's just peek at that manufacturer real fast. I think this is the next thing. Again, more quick wire, some cable, some high-speed connectors, huh? Or circuit boards. I should have cable coming this way already too, I believe. Let me climb up so I can get a better view. There's cable right there. All right, so I can certainly steal all that stuff. I think for the moment, there's nothing special about this being here, except the fact that the ramp is there. Okay, I think I'll build it here. Which means I need to move that out of the way. And I need to move this out of the way too. Crud. Okay, well. Organization, industrial storage. Hold on to my junk, please. All right. Where can I stuff it back here? Yeah, that'll work. All right. Need to borrow some plastic real fast from one of these. Oh. Surely one of these has... don't go up the ladder. One of these has some spare plastic. Nope. Well, let's go double check to make sure. Let's go see what we're bringing in. Wow. Out of plastic. Fine on rubber, but I'm out of plastic. Where's my train at? That's going to be an issue that I'm going to have to solve here shortly. But I don't want to stop building, so what I'm going to do... What I'm going to do is pause these machines. Machines that are using plastic, let's just pause them. And borrow the plastic they currently have. I am a little curious, though, where my train's at. Alright. Just had a brilliant idea form in my brain. Are you done? Are you done? Ha ha ha! You are. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you tier 7 and 8. Oh, did I already send it already? I missed the fireworks. But there's my 50 plastic. Alright. I don't need to hang on to that rubber. But I think I should build this tier 7 and 8 stuff before I call it solved, but yes. Put you away. I don't need 3 stinking ones of those. Bum, bum, bum. I don't need extras of those. But I did make, now that I stopped those things, I gotta turn them back on again. Before I forget. Right, so this is the one I turned off. All right. I really wish I had the map unlocked so that I could peek and see where my train was at. I'm a little worried that I haven't received any shipments of plastic in a while. Bum, 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 manufacturer. Come out that way. Does that look right? Alright, but that's where that is, so let's do something like this. Try it again. All right, that works, that fits. All right. That works. That's nice and oh, come on. All right. Ooh. Don't run off. And under that hole, that would not be pleasant. Well, there's Mach 3 miners. There's Mach 5 belts. There's aluminum. And then yes, there's nuclear. And I haven't even bothered in any of my games to do the nuclear. It's just, yeah, I would rather, make that many more fuel generators or that many more coal generators than to bother with the nuclear. So I don't intend to make it this playthrough. Just doesn't. How many was that? I lost count. Right, that looks like it's correct. And what am I bringing in? I forget. Quick wire. Ooh, again, 210 per minute. Let's drop this to 50 for right now. To get it more reasonable. I can always tweak it later once I have more things being produced elsewhere. But first, okay. I came up with this little trick because I got tired of my mergers and splitters not being, centered like I wanted them to be. I missed. Okay. No. Game. I would like to get on thing. Thank you. All right. Splitter. easier to do a better job to make it look like it's centered. It's not exactly, but it's close enough. Certainly better than I was doing before I did it this way. Okay, frame drop when you're jumping is bad for your health. And unfortunately, it doesn't automatically connect them when I do that, so I gotta actually tear them down. And rehook them up. Then I don't know why I did 4, because only the first 3 actually are going to be used. But since I did it, let's hook it up anyway. So we need quick wire, cable, and circuit boards. Why, hello there, team. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? All right. Quick wire shouldn't be too hard to get from over here. I do need to make a splitter though. So let's put it right here. Does that look right? I think it does. It doesn't. Oh, of course it doesn't. Actually, but I could have it go directly there, though, couldn't I? There we go. There we go. Right, so we've got our quick wire coming this way. Really kind of need... Where did I put the other ones? Okay, so I put it way up front there. I put it 3 back. You're already at 4. All right. So there's our quick wire. We need cable, and we need... Oh, nerd. All right. Well, thanks for joining. You have a good evening, and hopefully you feel better. We have not died yet, and I should not have just said that because we will die shortly. The graph looks like Oregon for your speed test. Well, that's pretty impressive. Where did I saw that cable coming in. Okay, it's right. Top one, is that right? That's my cable. Yep, yep. And where's it coming from? Ah. Well. Drop that for a second. I think that's exactly where I want my splitter. I got too many panes of glass overlapping here. Let's... Or do I? There's only one there, right? Yep. Okay, that's too far. Needs to be forward one more space. This is just a little bit funky. Um, oh, it was this one, wasn't it? Oh, I broke down the wrong one. Oh, gosh darn it. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Now I gotta do them all over again. That's the one I want. And I want it to come from that direction. Let's go ahead and put this back just so that it looks like it's not floating in midair. I've got to fix... Oh. Oh, that's gonna... I guess I could do that. It's not as pretty as I'd like, but that's part of the problem with all these overlapping belts. As I mentioned earlier, I should have planned better, but we are where we are. Okay. Oh, it's not in the right spot. Why is it not in the right spot? These are a pain in the butt sometimes. Why? Okay, fine. Stop it. Come on. Go around the belt. On the left. On the left. Nope. Jump off. Come on. There you go. There you go. That's a little bit better. Well, that's unpleasant. Okay, let's see. Can I... There we go. Now... There we go. Got our stuff going, and we've got room to move more stuff. Why is there not a set of poles here like the rest of the world has? Is that coming down? Or is that flat? Come on. Climb the ladder. Thank you very much. Okay, that looks flat. That's not what I wanted you to do, thank you. Well, it's not too bad. More for keeping track of it. Again, you know, as I've stated before, it could be better. I could have done a better job, but it does work, so. I think what I'll end up doing, probably when I get to the end of this playthrough, I will sit down on a piece of paper and figure out what the optimal design is. You know, so that I have the least amount of crossing over each other, the most efficient usage of space and belts, and then tear everything down and rebuild it with the new design. Just so that I can then make a video that says, look at my factory, and it will actually be, you know, reasonably pretty. All right, so I just need one more ingredient, and that is my um, circuit boards. Currently, circuit boards are right here, and they are going this way. So what we need to do, I don't have any at the moment. That's, again, something wrong with my... Something's gone wrong. With my plastic, and I'm not sure what. I will worry about it in a minute. Getting these things centered is such a pain in the butt. Okay, that looks right. All right, and you can continue on your merry way to whatever it was that you connected to before. That, I think. Right? And then this way. You know, I wonder if I can go under this or if it's going to be in the way. Oh, come on. Can you let me go through? No, it thinks I'm encroaching. It thinks I'm encroaching. So I have to come forward a little bit. There is a rung up there that has... Oh, no, it's being used later on. Okay, you're coming down, and you're going to go up. You know, I think did this slightly wrong. This one should stay at the higher level. And then that will allow this next one to sneak in at this level. I suppose I could do another playthrough. As far as easier, I mean, at that point I would have all of the belts unlocked, all the miners unlocked, so that I could truly balance the factory. So I don't know I don't know. And as much as I enjoy this game, I don't know. I think I want to play other games on my channel, so I think, the finishing the current build and waiting for the update gives me time to play whatever else I want to play. Oops, I think I want to use that. Yep. And then you can come in here like that. And it's not super pretty, but it does work. Again, I think I'm going to clean this up in the future. Got everything except our circuit boards. Have we hooked up our... No, we have not hooked up our... Let's do that. Hook up our storage so that if it does ever happen to manage to get circuit board, it can craft it. For some reason that looks like it's angled, but I think it's straight. Yep, that's what I thought. This is where it should be. Can't afford. Oh. Need to pick up some plates and some stuff. Let's pick up some rods too while we're here. They will be the next to run out. Oh. Actually have some circuit boards. I can throw them into the machine and let them start churning. Let's do that. Let's do that. Oops. That's where I wanted to put them. Our storage in here. Again, that's too far back. That looks right. Okay, well, I don't have that hooked up yet, so I'm not going to worry about it. Hey, I've already got some high-speed connectors. How nice. All right. I think I need to figure out what's going on with my plastic. Need to figure out what is not working right. So I'm going to throw this current plastic in one of my plastic consuming machines. How... I could... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. $18 more fuel generators would cost me what? Let's take these with me so that I can at least, while I'm there, throw down the generators that I would need. Because I anticipate part of the problem is I'm not producing enough stuff, and I will have to continue to build up the base. The oil base. Some quick wire. Some motors. Exactly 270. Well, what do you know? All right, and I may have a few, just a few, too many metal beams and or steel beams and rods. So let's see if I can't stuff those back into a storage here. Okay, you're full. You're full. I've got this handy dandy this thing up top here. It throws all the stuff that I put into it into the trash. So let's keep 200. Keep 200. So that I have room in my inventory for stuff. Alright. Let's go check on our plastic. Turn our light back on. Let's figure out why our plastic stopped. Actually, I want to use the particle accelerator or personnel accelerator. It's the fastest way to get anywhere. The other reason for not starting a new playthrough is part of the optimization is probably also going to be alternate recipes. So oh, am I overshooting? No, I think I'm landing on the money. All right. Okay, this one goes all the way down to the ground, and this one goes down to our train station, so let's do our train station. I don't know if I showed you guys this. I did a little beautification to make, you know, some of these pipes a little bit prettier. Oil platform a little bit prettier. I moved... Why is the train just sitting here? Invalid next stop? I didn't know there was a horn. How do I get out? Okay. I must have adjusted something. Okay, trash. Main base. Okay, it's loading. So that's all that was. I adjusted my station to beautify stuff, and unfortunately it looks like I messed everything up. But that's going to do its thing. Let's go down to the ground floor real fast. I'll show off some of my beautification measures here. I put these into nice little rooms. I ended up, for whatever reason, I measured this wrong. Instead of being exactly 20 feet, so I have exactly the right amount of pressure, it was 22 feet, and so I was under pressure. So I ended up having to add a second pump, which isn't really that big a deal, but it was, you know, I did all of this planning on the exact right height to only use one pump, and then I have to use two. I could have, if I was going to use two pumps, I could have gone up another, you know, that could have been the bottom floor instead of, but whatever, it works. And I made this, well, let's show you. Let me show ya. I made a little nice manual way. There's stairs here if you want to climb all the way up, or you can use a tube to go to either the first floor or the second floor. The alternate overflow valves that I was using were not working. They would work as long as I was here. As soon as I left to go back to the main base, they would stop working and they would start throwing everything in the trash. So I ended up putting in my old-fashioned splitter overflow valves. And now everybody's happy and it doesn't break on me. And 20, I've got 3 of these on plastic, so that would be 60. What is your consumption? 20. All right, so I only got 80. I'm only using 80 water and I'm producing 120. So let me go over here and tweak this so that it is more energy efficient. All right. There we go. And while we're here, show off the top floor with all of our power generators, which are all running. Yeah, I was glad it wasn't a bigger issue with the train, for sure. For sure. So, got our inner ring. Come around this way. We'll see where we break into our outer ring with our pipe. And now, actually, I could, now that I've got the pipe that can go through the wall, I could actually put this wall back and have the pipe go through. But here's our middle ring. And then we just have to hold on. This is the one where I built first, right? What? Yeah. Yep. 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 So here comes our test. Did I screw up my ring of fuel generators because of the platform up there? Oh, floor's too steep. Let's fix that real fast. Missing rubber. Of course I am. Because, okay, all right, so we need to get back down to here. Hold on. Did I have, no, I didn't have a storage here. Gotta go back up to the platform so that we can pick up some rubber, so that we can do our thing. I almost got run over. All right, plastic. Oh, I gotta wait 25 seconds because it's loading. Oh, and it loaded the rubber. Oh, all the rubber that I was trying to steal just got loaded onto the train. Oh, what an epic fail. Yeah, four rubber. Wow. Thank you, game. Thank you for leaving me 4 rubber. 5, 6 rubber. All right, well, I think there's no point in sitting around waiting for the rubber to be produced, so let's go ahead and head back. We will come back and do this another time. This one is the one that goes up. At least I got the train working. At least I got plastic back to our main base. Even though at the moment I'm producing 60 plastic a minute and I'm consuming like 110. So I'll have to revisit the oil base to fix stuff sometime soon. But all right. Ooh, don't hurt yourself. Okay, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm gonna get this stuff out of my inventory. This should be full of rubber. This should be an unload. You should be an unload. Should be an unload. Unload. I made all sorts of mistakes. There we go. 900 rubber. Now I'm gonna fly through the sky, the friendly skies, with only a 5% mortality rate. Silly train. I think let's go to the platform. Train platform. We saw it load, so it should be pretty... Yeah, these are both set to load. All right, let's try this one more time. Let's make sure we're on the right one. Yes. This one right here. Fuel generator. And I think that's where the feet should be. Let me double check over here. Yep. Yep. So I did not encroach the clearance. That worked out pretty well. Right. Looking good, looking good. No errors yet. All right. I know this is quite repetitive, but that's kind of the nature of the beast. I'm not going to hook up fuel or anything this time around. Well, first off, I don't have any fuel being made to support this outer ring. To do that at a later date. Since I have all this junk in my inventory right now, we're going to make this work. At least going to get it out of our inventory. Howdy, Rumi. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate it. Can chat or not chat as you like. I do certainly enjoy having someone to talk to. Okay, that's gone away. I unfortunately don't. I'm still getting the hang of reading chat and all that jazz, so if I'm slow to respond to a message, it's not because I'm not reading chat. It's usually because I'm concentrating on whatever it is that I'm currently working on. And I will get to your message in a minute. Like an answer machine. Your message after the beep. Or voicemail, I guess, is the kids are using nowadays. All right, looking good. The reason I check is I had that one problem, or I guess there was two of these generators that were problem childs last time, and they were hitting the wall when they shouldn't have been hitting the wall, and I'm really not sure why. But I managed to resolve it, and so that's really what's important. My goodness, we're almost around the circle. We can call this a day. And there it is, the last generator in the outer ring. We'll have to hook those up some other time after we've hooked up and made a fuel line. But that should work really well to doubling our power production as we get around to it. Let's go all the way down. Now that we got that doing its stuff, let's fly back to main base. And we should have some plastic there for our use. And then we can make some more machines. Finish filling up those empty machine bays, equipment bays. I think what's left on the list is some the explosives, the ammo for the rifle, and of course the beacons, because you need those for the ammo. All right. We've made it. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we unlocked the latest and greatest thing from the space elevator. But we haven't looked to research the new recipes, so let's do that real fast. Tier 7, bauxite refinement. We can certainly do that. That's going to require the aluminum. Well, I'm not doing nuclear power, but let's do this. Let's go ahead and select this milestone. Get that little thing going so that when we're ready to do it, we can just do it. And then computers. And motors. Is that the first time you've seen a personnel accelerator there, Rumi? I'd like to be able to claim that it works 100% of the time, but the game, you know, has a mind of its own, and probably about 5% of the time, you still die. Either it catches you and then throws you through the jello, through the floor, and into the next floor, and you're instant dead, or it throws you too far. And, well, you actually can survive it when you're going to the oil base, because there's water on the other side to land in. But coming back from the oil base is another matter.
Milestone reached. Quartz and bauxite scanning unlocked. A new generation of basic aluminum parts is now available, which can be constructed from bauxite after a complex process of refinement. Additionally, improved conveyor belts and lifts can now be constructed.
All right. I need to pick up my plastic so that I can make a manufacturer or two. Excuse me. Thanks, Rumi. I appreciate it. Try to do something a little different. I've seen people make circular storages and circular, you know, buildings. I haven't seen anybody do anything like this where they build in the circular building. So I thought, hey, this would be kind of fun. Do something, you know, I try to be unique and put my own flavor on stuff and have fun at the same time. Okay, so our explosives are right here. So we're making our black powder. So the next bay over is going to be our... Oh, I need to... Our nobelisks are... Oh, hold on. Turns at an odd angle if you leave these glass in there when you're laying the thing down. So let's take that away. Big thing is just remember to put it back. I don't remember. Do I do 5 on this one or 7? Think I do 7. Well, it's fixable if I did it wrong. That was some nice lens flare there. And again, it's more efficient to have more machines working at, 50% or whatever than it is to just have the smaller number of machines. So I always make as many machines as I can fit. Okay, that looks to be the right distance. There we go. Do a merger real fast. I'm probably, yep, I'm gonna need some more ingredients. All right, there we go. Should we set it on our thing before I forget? Obelisk. We need some steel pipes. Quite a bit of steel pipes, actually. Let's go ahead and start it off at 50%. I don't know. I don't know what my lines can currently support, but I'm sure I can't support 4 at 100%. I'll worry about the balance later. You guys are going to have watched me do these builds so many times that you're going to be able to do it in your sleep. I know I can. My biggest problem is having done it so many times, forgetting to, you know, connect the front machines to the back machines or something like that. And then I wander away and think, oh yeah, I remember connecting those machines. And it's like, no, that was 45th time you did it, not the 46th time. Sorry, buddy. All right, those are all ready to receive some input. First input is gunpowder. Let me make sure. I can't see, unfortunately. Okay, yep. Gotta upgrade that. Okay, those are stators. Here's kind of coming out and going this way. I ought to be able to get away with this, I think. Nope. Nope. Approaching clearance. Let's go out farther. All right. Okay, gunpowder is in the machine. Gunpowder's in the machine. Now let's make sure that we got our new stuff stored before. And again, I do intend to make overflow valves for all this stuff. I'm just not going to do it at the moment. There we go. I don't want to go up yet. I want to do this first. Now I can go up and connect that to that. All right, stuff is being stored. Now I just need to get the steel beams over here. So I think the easiest way is to Leverage these since I already have them in place. They run right by the... Okay. What? Okay, no, that is steel beams, right? Yes, this is the one that is steel pipes. Okay. So there's my steel pipeline. I need to put a splitter here and then feed it that direction. So let's take that off. Let's try to get this right here. Let's... Okay, that's certainly in line with that, so that's good. How about this? Is this... It looks like it's in line. It looks like it should connect, so let's do our thing. Right. That should connect. All right, now we got to get our pipes this way. Wow. Okay, let's fix that because that's kind of funky. All right. But that still leaves us with... What's that? Okay. But it's in our way, so what can I do about that? Sorry that I'm hopping around so much. It's going up to the outside. Is there a way that I can do that without going on this rail? What if I did the outside here? Right? And instead of doing that, I did that. And then instead of doing this, I did... Oh. Whose clearance am I encroaching? Well, I could do that. And it still says it's encroaching somebody's clearance. How about now? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Don't ask me any questions. There will not be a Q&A session on this build. Not until I get to sit down with some pen and paper and optimize it so that we have less of the ugly junctions. Actually, I'm gonna move you down to here. I'm gonna put you onto there. I just need to pick up enough black powder that that line clears and I get pipes into my... Okay, there we go. Should be good. Or do I still have to do it here too? Yep. Still have to do it here. Alright, they're now producing my explosives. Alright, so we have gotten a lot done, but we still have a lot left to do. So let's... I think we've done everything in the assemblers. Okay, that's... We don't have our aluminum set up to make that yet. We have an alternate fabric recipe in the refiner that we're going to be using, so I'm not going to bother putting together something for that. Those are both done, and those are both done. So the only thing we have left, recipes to knock out, are some manufacture ones. So... cartridges require beacons, so I'm going to have to make beacons to make cartridges. I can't do this until I get the fabric online. And we already did that across the way. So it's just this and this left to do, and then this base is at least up to date with what I can currently make. But that may have to wait until next time. I've got 15 minutes left, and I don't think I can get all of this jazz working in 15 minutes. I'm not sure where to even. I think I want the beacons over here. Then I'll have to ship them around the factory to over there. Actually, hold on. Gunpowder, right next to gunpowder is... I could take this empty spot. I could put the cartridges in this empty spot. Because I'm thinking about having... Frame rate drop, sorry about that. Somewhere over here I should make the beacons because it's right by the rods and plates that I'll need, and it also... I've already got wire and cable being brought over around the circle, so it's fairly close to an existing line of... Well, just cable. I don't have wire. I don't think. That's quick wire. Computers don't use wire, do they? They just use cable, right? Oh, that's not a computer. Right, they just use cable. So I'd have to run one line. I'd have to run the wire over. More mess. Alright, well, since I have a little bit of time left, and I don't think I want to start a new build before the episode ends, why don't we Why don't we run around and look for a hard drive? Oh, come on. Okay, get rid of them. I don't need to hold on to them. Alright, so let's figure out. Gotta try to remember where I've gone so that I can find a hard drive. Give me 1 second. Let's go up top. Let's see if we can't see one from where we're standing. Last time I went looking for slugs, I used this to peek and find some slugs. Is that a crash? I can't tell. That's definitely a crash, and I'm pretty sure I haven't hit that yet, so let's go hit that one. Let's go liberate that hard drive. Unfortunately, I have not done the quartz line, so I don't have the map yet. That's another thing that I can plan on doing in a not too far away episode. Problem is, since I'm filling up the ring, I have less and less spot to use as a jump down. Okay. I barely have any concrete. Let's get some more concrete so that I can make some ramps and such, and to get that hard drive. Probably should look into why that is not producing fast enough. Once again, that is for the future. Let's get a hard drive. All right. Question is how best to get there. Boing. All right. Is it over here somewhere? Yes, right ahead of me. I will no doubt have to fight something. There we go. What do you need? 2 high-speed connectors. Well, luckily, I started those building, and I have some back at the base. Normally, there's junk And I'm hearing somebody spitting at me. So where's all my free junk? I want my free junk. Woohoo! Woohoo! Hey, buddy. Hey. You gonna come play peekaboo? Okay, well. Wasn't how I wanted to kill you, but I did kill you, so there you go. Let's run back and grab that high-speed connector. Okay, hold on. What? Yeah, well, so I have learned that things go better if you play peekaboo and let them come to you. So, yeah. Not sure why that was out there, but okay. Probably was getting a slug or some such. All right. Yeah, I've tried that strategy, Natural. I have not had much luck with that. I have more luck with the peekaboo strategy than the hide behind them strategy. Oop, going the wrong way. Ah, nice. 72 high-speed connectors. I think I only needed 2, but I'm going to take them all just because I can. Okay. I'm trying to keep a PG channel here for me. All right. Get this hard drive, we'll get started researching, and we'll find out what's in it in the next episode. Oop, come on. You can do it. Use it. Use your manly strength. Hard drive. And I'm really disappointed that there's no freebies. Are they supposed to be on the ground down there? You know, no computers, no... Ah, yes, there they are. It's all down there. All down there. All right, well... I should probably go get it. Just so that... I don't leave it lying on the ground, since I'm technically clearing this. Come here. Okay, free motors. I'll take some free motors. Thank you very much. Free circuit boards? Yes, please. Free screws? That's kind of eh. Some heat sinks? Sure, I will take some of those. Modular frames. Eh. It looks like that's it. I mean, not super special considering everything except the heat sinks I have, you know, literally thousands of back home. You talk about going in a circle. Naturally, you talk about when you're hunting for the hard drives. Hunting the Speedy Boys. Base is coming along rather nicely. Nope. Research here. Hard drive. Yes, please. All right, so we will get to that next time around. That's what we want. We want the Miner Mach 3. All right, let's throw this stuff in here. No, my base is nowhere near as big as the monstrosity that we've got going over there. The I believe the radius is 23.5 foundations. Maybe it's 21.5 foundations. So that would put it at for some reason I thought it was 45. So that would be 22.5. So that is the width of your base, right? But not the length? Isn't the length longer? Or our base on the other game? Alright. All we need now is the aluminum. And that is our 2-hour warning. So, thank you everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope to get back into this again tomorrow. The best way to find out, well, in addition to following and hitting the bell icon, is I have a Discord in the description. Discord link in the description, Discord invite, and I do my announcements there. If I'm going to be streaming or not streaming or whatever. So, if you liked what you saw, hit the like button, follow, subscribe, join the Discord, keep up to date with everything that's going on, and you folks have a wonderful evening. Talk to you later.